Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this super easy last minute Halloween cheetah costume. I know you guys have been seeing it all over your For You page and your feeds, but let's go ahead and get into how to do this super easy look. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop right on into this thing. I'm going to start by priming my eyes. Guys, if you are doing your eyeshadow and you're not priming your eyes, it's probably the reason why you don't see the pigment. So make sure you are priming those eyes before you get started. I'm using the Lancôme Idole concealer in the shade Suede Warm. I'm also setting my eyes with the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder. You can use any setting powder, but this is one of my favorites, so make sure you set that. I'm going in with this warm orange shade in my crease from the Makeup Revolution Patricia Bites palette. Brights, oh my god, I couldn't even pronounce that. And I'm going to blend that into my crease. I'm really just taking my time and building up the color payoff that I want for this look. Don't be afraid to add on those layers, guys. That's how your favorite makeup artists get the pigment that they want every time. Once I was content with the color payoff, I went in with this darker brown shade from the Patricia Brights palette, and honestly, it wasn't dark enough for me, but you guys see me kind of adding it to my crease here, and this is when I realized I needed just a deeper brown to really offset the look that I wanted. So I went to my old reliable James Charles palette by Morphe, and I got my favorite dark brown shade, and this really gave me that depth that I was looking for. I went into that deep brown, and I lightly placed it onto my crease, and it gave me that smoked out look that I needed that's going to give us that cat eye effect. I used that same fluffy brush that we used for the orange and blended those shades together, and then I used that same concealer and I applied that to my lid so that I can have a blank canvas for the matte cream shade that I put on my lids. This shade is in the Patricia Brights palette. I'll be sure to put it right in the corner down here, but yes, I loved how this look was turning out. I did add that same shade to my inner crease, or not my inner crease, my inner highlight, so that we have that bright eye look too. I'm finishing off with a dark black eyeshadow, and I'm using it as a liner so that I can smoke this out and give us that smoky cat eye. When I'm content with the shape, I'm just going to go ahead and fluff that out, and then I'm going in with my Wet n Wild liquid liner to create a more defined liquid eye. You'll see me smoke it out soon, but I'm doing this to give us that really defined cat-like eye. Cleaning that up with the same concealer that we used to prime our eyes, and then I'm going in with my Amazon lashes. I felt like these were going to be the perfect fluffy lashes to use for this look. These are added to my Amazon storefront, so I'll put the link in the description box for you guys too. I didn't really do too much different than my normal base routine, so I will list those products down below. The only thing I really did differently was I did use the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer to give me that really bright awake effect, because I feel like that's going to play out really well for the cheetah look, which it did. It gave me the perfect under eye highlight. But yeah, go ahead and enjoy watching me do my base, and then I'll be back to tell you guys the final details. But get into this contour, because this foundation stick that I got from Black Radiance is to die for. It snatches my nose so well, and it's the perfect dark skin contour shade. I swear it's like almost reddish brown, but it's not too cool toned, because a lot of browns tend to be really cool toned. This has the best warmth. To set my highlight, I'm going to use my Too Faced Primed and Peachy setting powder, and this is in Caramelized Peach. This product is discontinued, you guys. I'm so sorry. But another good dupe or another good powder would be the Laura Mercier powder. But look at that finish. And to brighten underneath my eye, I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty pressed powder in the shade Blondie. This is going to give me that really bright under eye, guys. When you think of a cheetah, you think of like those bright cat-like eyes. So we want to give that type of effect. For blush, I'm going to go in with my Sahara Blush Palette by Juvia's Place Volume 1, and I'm using that orange shade. It was a little bright, but you have to trust the process with this shade. I absolutely love it. I also followed up with that reddish tone in the same palette and put it right on the sides of my cheeks near my temples. This looks so beautiful. It gives me that perfect sunset look. I'm blending everything together with my Fluffy Real Techniques blending brush, and I'm going in with my contour shade. I'm using the Benefit Hula Bronzer in the shade Toasted for my contour, and I'm going to follow that up on my nose as well too. Remember, if you ever use a cream, you always want to set it with a powder. Now for the finishing details, I'm going to use that same liquid eyeliner and draw that for the inner corner of my eyes. I want to give it that like pointed look, and I really had to take my time with this because it was definitely trial and error. I also bought those lines down the sides of my nose to give me that elongated nose effect, and that's what really messed me up. So concealer is your best friend through this process. Don't be afraid to use it to clean up. Once you're content, you're going to draw on the shape of your nose with the same liner and make sure it looks feline-like. So I did that little like U dip in the beginning of it to make it look more of a cat nose rather than a clown nose. I'm going in with that same Huda pressed powder and applying that right underneath my eyes to give me that bright look. And you can really see the difference once I look up here. And at this point, I got really excited because everything was starting to come together. I drew a line down to my lip with that same black liner, and unfortunately guys, I did not get to record me doing the lips on camera, so I apologize, but I did use just a black lip liner and a black lipstick from Wet n Wild for my upper lip. For the spots, I'm going into my James Charles palette and I'm using that same dark brown and a detailed brush, and I'm putting these little black circles around my forehead and along my contour line. This is gonna be perfect for when we make our little leopard print spots. And then again, I'm using that same liquid liner. Wet n Wild, you better sponsor me after this video because we utilize you, girl. But I am going to make these little half moons around the spots that we drew. Sometimes I'll alternate between doing 2 little circles and then I'll do 3 dots instead. But it's not as hard to make it look like cheetah print, guys, as you would think it would be. So just play around with it. You'll get the hang of it after a while, and I was blown away by the results. So yeah, I went ahead and finished that around the sides of my face, and I'm so sad that I didn't get to record the lip part of it, but it's pretty self-explanatory and the results are phenomenal. I think I look amazing. I went ahead and threw on my leopard print ears and my leopard print tie, and here are the final results. Such a quick and cute costume idea. If you guys recreate, please tag me. Don't forget to like and comment on this video and subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more videos in the future. Okay, bye!